And then from a risk perspective, guys, I'm going to talk about specific AI risk which you have to, or rather specific sources, okay, which you have to keep in mind from a AI perspective. One could be technology readiness. Okay, technology readiness is more from the factors which limit, the use of AI, or AI has been limited to certain boundaries, certain conditions, certain performance drift, and so forth. So technology readiness is all about ensuring that the AI has been given certain limitations, has been given certain boundary, and then accordingly I am getting the output. Because a technology can have n number of uses. Okay, I don't want to use n number of use cases what a AI system can offer or what a technology can offer. I'm going to remove it and reduce it to n minus 5 or n minus 2 or n minus 3. But by limiting that, there could be challenges, there could be questions. So we have to think of the readiness of technology that is present. I have to think of hardware issues. Now it is very likely that machine learning models can differ from one system to another system. So if there is an integration that happens from one machine learning model to another machine learning model, there could be hardware and software related issues that could be challenging. There could be challenges related to source of data, collection of data, objectives of the data, the robustness of data that is present, how it has been collected. That could again be another source of risk that I could think of. I could think of level of automation. Okay, the level of automation, that if I have automated to a great extent, but I have not taken into consideration some of the concept on safety, fairness, security, that's again a challenge to me. Okay, that's again a challenge to me. Similarly, I can think of complexity. Now, you make AI environment so complex that talking from a practical perspective, you are about to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, repairing an AI system or ensuring that AI system is up to the mark. Its maintenance is extremely costly than the efficiency it should showcase. So complexity of AI system is also one of the sector you have to think from a risk perspective. So technology readiness, hardware issues, level of automation, complex environments, right? These are some of the widely used risk sources that you can think of from an AI system, guys. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about some of the impact assessment, guys. Now, impact assessment falls specifically to identify that what kind of impact or what kind of task the AI system can handle, can incorporate. So let's say, for example, I have to classify that AI system will be able to handle simple task or moderately complex task or complicated task. Then I have to check the behavior, that if I give an AI system a simple task of, let's say, as small as like downloading a report, then how quickly it is able to do it, how quickly it is able to process, and how quickly it is able to give me an output. Then I make some conditional changes within the report, and then I make some modifications, okay, but they are moderately complex changes. And then I ask AI to work on that report and do like an automated download or so forth. And then in complicated task, what do I do is I change certain language. Right now, language, or NLP, natural language processing, that has a very important role to play in. Not that majority of the organizations would move from English to any other language, but just in case, let's say for a complicated task, I'm changing some languages, or I'm trying to change some details within the report in such a way that AI does not recognize. In this situation, what do we do? Is AI capable to handle multiple languages? Because softwares can handle, like I can integrate with Google Translator, and then probably I can translate my English to any other language, right? If you keep aside English speaking countries, right? AI is not restricted only to English speaking countries. It could be used across multiple languages, and that also is one of the challenges that we have to keep in mind. Then I have to think of roles of human. Will people be able to troubleshoot that? Will people be able to effectively support that, or the system will require a proper group of people to administer that, monitor that, etc.? Will people be able to evaluate that correctly? How will we make informed decision based on the outputs? So the question is that, will the AI developers, AI consultants will be able to understand the output of AI, will be able to troubleshoot that? That is a challenge. How about the deployment environment? Is it like a simple static environment with good infrastructure, and that's where AI systems can work? It's a moderately complicated environment or a complex environment where there could be multiple infrastructure issues, physical security issues. Will AI work on that, or how will the behavior of AI be in such a situation? How will AI react to crisis management? How will AI react to some of the expectations that we have in adverse scenarios or so forth? Right? What are some of the restricted use cases that AI systems is going to have? What are some of the potential failures that an AI system can bring into, and if that happens, what is going to be the impact? So I have to think of AI from so many segments, guys. And then there are several use cases I can talk about. Sensitive use cases, okay? Sensitive use cases, because AI is such that it could possess a huge threat to an individual human life as well, if I were to talk about manufacturing segment or so forth. But definitely a software won't do that. Okay, a software will not have a human threat. Okay, data loss will not have a human threat. Your life is not at stake, but AI robots will possess a threat to a human life. Physical injury, psychological injury, okay, legal implications. You have to think of the physical damage what an AI system can do. Will that be covered from an insurance perspective or so forth? Right. So there's n number of possibilities that we can think of. Then the biggest question comes on applicability, accountability, right? And several other segments, guys. Okay, so having an impact assessment in AI, keeping all of these sectors in mind, is a mandatory thing for a 42001, because AI is going to have impact in numerous ways, and way more than what an ISMS system would be having it, guys.